Alrighty, well, welcome back. It is plastic laying day, and we lay all of our plastic mulch in one day, even though it takes us, a little while to get it all planted. We don't come back and do it later. We do it all in one day. So it's a big day for us, important day. And on our last video at the end, I told you, we're waiting for a rain and then we'll be ready. Well, it started raining and raining, and I didn't think it was going to stop, or at least stop being wet. We got 3 inches initially, and right about the time it dried up, or we thought it was going to dry up, I managed to get my first sweet corn planted, and then it rained another 3 inches. It was just a little bit sticky on the end for the plastic. We could have done it the next day. So that pushed us back a whole nother week. So now we're doing it today, and we got more rain coming tomorrow. So this is our short window that we've got to do it. So hopefully everything goes well today and we'll get it done. So I'm going to show you kind of what goes on in the process and try to get you some drone footage too. All right, this is a finished row, obviously. You can see where in places it throws dirt up on the sides. It makes it look kind of crooked, but it's really not. It's just the way it throws the dirt up. It'll wash off when it rains. That's just telling you that you're getting good, soil right here. You're getting plenty of it when it throws just a little bit of it over on the top. You can see right in the middle we've got a crown, which is what you want. And you can't tell, but this is solid right here. There's no air gaps. It's solid, which means the plastic is tight, which means it's not coming up. Have somebody cut the plastic and the drip tape every time you get to the end. They can turn around. All right, if you remember from the last video, I said we were going to refresh these beds twice. I did that. I kept the wings in tight like we had them and changed the pitch to where it would throw up taller in the middle. And then the second pass, I spread them out a little bit and made it a little wider because I can't get it extra tall and extra wide with one pass. So anyway, we did that right ahead of the plastic machine, so it's all fresh. If you can tell by the color of the dirt here, it's not too wet, it's not too dry. Packs into a ball right here. It's really perfect. That moisture that's in there helps these beds pack tight, and obviously you got good moisture underneath the beds. Now that's why I don't like to lay the plastic until after it has rained and we haven't disturbed it until just right ahead of the machine. Okay, the guy on the ground is holding the drip tape, holding the plastic just until it gets going, and then it tightens it up on its own. Now we leave a piece of drip tape on each end sticking out, so once we get the water going and on, and we can see that it's pressured up and dripping on the end of each row. So that's why we do that. is offset on every row in the direction of the tractor, just a little bit to the left. So it's going to be just a hair to the left of the crown. And we always know what side the drip tape's on if we need to repair it or anything. You know, based on the direction that we laid the plastic, it's always going to be on the left side there, just a little bit offset, about 3 inches deep. All right, the job of the rider is to keep those press wheels on top of the plastic. Just kind of keep your hand on them, make sure they're not getting off, and also to make sure the drip tape doesn't get twisted, and also to holler at the driver if there's a problem. We purposely made these grooves on the side of the beds to fit the tires of the little tractor that lays the plastic. You know, the rows were set up with guidance on the big tractor, but obviously this tractor doesn't have it, but he can just follow those grooves instead of trying to worry about straddling the bed just perfect. Those tires just fit in that groove on each side, and it just kind of follows right along. Alright, these bottles that you see, those green and white bottles, are my fumigation. We've got 2 knives, one on each side of the drip tape, and it fumigates those beds for nematodes and different soil diseases, kind of sterilizes it a little bit. It's going to do all it's going to do probably in the next few days, so we don't disturb anything. Kind of let it do what it's going to do, and then we'll start hooking up the water lines after that. Alright, we're always carrying an extra roll of plastic. Got an extra roll of drip tape on the hood of the tractor. Extra bottle. That way when we run out in these rows, we'll splice the plastic together, and which is not too big of a deal, but the drip tape's a little harder. Get to where the roll runs out and staple it to the next piece of drip tape, put a flag, and then we'll come back and splice it in right where the flag is. I think the drip tape's usually 6,000 foot rolls, and the plastic is 4,000 foot rolls. Well, we got one row to go, so it looks like we're gonna get through right before the sun goes down. So this is a relief to get this over with. Now all the work starts. But you know, I always have it in the back of my mind, you know, what if we can't get the plastic down in time because of the rain, and then my transplants get too big on me. So that very rarely happens, but it's certainly a possibility. So at least now when the plants are ready, we got somewhere to go with them. That's gonna wrap it up for today. We're probably gonna put out a video about once a week from here on out, keep you informed of the crops and the progress and all the things that we have to do. So hope you'll keep watching and follow us along throughout the year. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so if you're not a subscriber already, I would appreciate it if you would do that. So stay tuned for the next video coming up. Thanks again for watching, and see y'all next time.